Hey you guys, so real quick, sorry for the shitty lighting. I know it's horrible, but this is a little bit later in the day that I wanted to do this video, so sorry. Anyways, really quick, these are the stats of the house. Scott won HOH, and like I expected, he put Chrissy and Neely up. Shelby, Alex, and Dani are have-nots. Alex and Shelby actually took it a lot better than Dani took it, but that's because Dani is all about herself and she thinks that she's the shit. So it was really nice for America to kind of give her like a real wake-up call, like, girl, you're not that great, you're kind of annoying everybody, so just pump the brakes a little. So that was cool. Naturally, Shane, he decided to take it upon himself to do the normal showmance bullshit, and he sleeps with her in the have-not room. Whatever. And then yesterday was the America's nomination ceremony and the power of veto. Danielle got nominated by America, which I was really excited about. I was super pumped. And you guys, she was just not having it. She had like an emotional breakdown. It was kind of funny to see, personally, I think. But I mean, she just like ran to the London room after and started sobbing under the blankets, doing the most. It's like, girl, come on, we voted for you to be a have-not. Did you really think that you wouldn't be voted for her to be nominated? Yes, that's probably exactly what she thought, because she thinks that she's untouchable in that sense. But now she doesn't really think that anymore. And it was kind of nice to see the misfits realize, oh shit, like, she's in our group. We thought America loved us so much. We must be doing something wrong. At least Jason is saying that. And then, so the power veto ceremony happened. And it was Scott, obviously, Dani, Chrissy, and Neely automatically play, obviously. And Alex and Justin were chosen to be the two extra players. And the power veto competition was like some like puzzle kind of game. You had to like pick somebody to go up against, and you guys competed like who finished the puzzle first. So Scott, he got the care package, which was really surprising to me. I didn't expect America to choose Scott of all people. It seemed like most fans really disliked Scott, but they gave it to him, so whatever. The care package was whoever got it got to choose which kind of veto they were all playing for. So you could choose between like a regular veto, a double veto, or a diamond power veto, which is like the Jesus Zeus of power vetoes. And basically, if you guys don't know what a diamond power veto is, it is when you get to remove somebody from the block and you get to make the replacement nomination. So normally what you do is you take the person off the block and the HOH makes the replacement nom. But with the diamond power veto, that is not the case. You get to take them off and you get to put somebody on. So that's like the greatest thing in the universe if you're in the Big Brother house or love the game, whatever. So Scott, he chose the double power veto. So that means that there's two people who gets a veto. And that's two people who get to choose, you know, whether to use it or not. It was kind of crazy because, like I said, it was like a puzzle competition. And, you know, one person would go up and they would have to pick an opponent to go against. And it came down to Alex, Dani, and Justin, which was a little surprising, Justin. Good for you. Don't throw that shit. And he actually chose Dani to go against in the final round, making Alex an automatic win. So she won the first POV. And I wasn't necessarily expecting him to do that. Neither was Danielle, which I'll get to in a second. He did. I don't really know why. He claims that he didn't mean to. He wasn't really thinking like, oh, I just saw your face and I said your name. I don't know. But what I do know is that she lost, and she had another breakdown. Like, she like stormed off, started sobbing again. Justin and Alex, they won. Good job, Justin, not throwing comps. Yeah. I hope he keeps on with this shit, because I'm sick of seeing people throw comps. Like, come on now. Stop. But I understand the idea behind it. Like, you don't want to be a target. You don't want to, you know, piss more and more people off. But at the same time, that's the game. That's what you gotta do. You gotta win so you can secure your spot. So, Alex and Justin won. Good job, good job. And like I said, she was having a breakdown. She was not very happy at all. She was questioning why Justin chose her instead of choosing Alex, like, to go against Alex. She also said that she was, you know, expecting, like, okay, fine, he chose me instead of Alex, but he's at least going to throw the competition for me so I can win. Or, like, she expected him to throw it so she can win. Like, really? Like, would you do that for him? I don't think she would. I do not think that she would have done that for him, so who is she to expect that he would do that shit for her? Like, but whatever. I'm glad he didn't choose her, because I did not want her to win that power veto. I was dreading it, so I'm glad that he didn't. Good for him. And later that night, I always want to call Scott Steve. Scott, Jason, and Justin had a nice little chat about possibly all working together, which is nice. Lately, Justin's been hanging a lot with the plastics, and a lot of people are starting to not like Justin for that. I personally don't mind. Like, to be quite honest, I wouldn't want to hang out anywhere Dani is. Like, she's annoying. So and he is clearly annoyed with her. He has said that he's finding her super annoying, like, more and more. So, obviously, yeah, he's going to go scurry off somewhere else and hang out elsewhere. Like, I would have, too. I mean, there's only so much you could think, or there's only so much talk about one other person that you can take. Like, I would have lost it a long time ago, to be quite honest, the way that she talks about herself so much. Oy vey. But, yeah, so a lot of fans are kind of like, oh, you know, Justin's a snitch, blah, 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 whatever. But this whole time, Justin has made it clear that his only true loyalty and alliance is with Jason, other than himself, obviously, but he is with Jason. And he hasn't backstabbed Jason, he hasn't done Jason dirty yet, or anything like that. So, to me, if he wants to go hang out with the plastics, whatever. If he wants to talk a little bit of game with them, that's cool, you do you. But I can't be mad about that. Like, he is playing a very clear social game. This is what people who play in the social game aspect of it, this is what they do. Paul did it last season. Dr. Will did it. He played in a very social game. Who else? I can't really remember it, like, off the top of my head, but there's been past Big Brother players who have done this kind of stuff. And social game can also be kind of considered floating in a way. I don't have a problem with that whatsoever at all. Like, you do you. If that's what you need to do, you float around everywhere. Like, float to that beach, float to that beach, float to heaven, float to Pluto, whatever. I don't really care. Just get to where you need to go. And as long as you're at least talking game, I couldn't care less. So, Justin, you do you. Personally, I kind of hope that he's doing this as a way to slowly inch him and Jason into their little group, into their alliance, which is something that the plastics should really be about, because they're clearly not liked by America. Well, I mean, as of right now, actually, I think that they went up a lot in the polls, but I could be wrong. I don't pay attention to that shit, like polls, I don't. But what I do know is that they believe they aren't too good with America, like they think that America isn't too into them, which is kind of true. So it would behoove them to bring Jason and Justin in, you know, in hopes of possibly getting on America's good side, being that Jason already has a fan base, and Justin is pretty well liked by America for the most part. Slowly kind of going down a little bit, but not all the way. So it would be smart of them to bring Justin and Jason in. So we'll just have to see how that works out. Today was really cool. They had, okay, well, first they had the power veto ceremony. Alex, she did not choose to use it, which shocking, not really. Justin did use it. Now, I was expecting Justin to use it on Neely, but he didn't. He used it on Chrissy, so that's cool. Scott, he put Shane up, which I knew was going to happen. That was the plan. Like, what? Like, I was not shocked at all. And then a little while later, Big Brother, production, whatever, they called them to the living room and informed everybody that there's going to be a Halloween party. Which I'm excited. Woo! Yeah. And they have to wear the costumes that Big Brother production provides. So, hold on. Let me get out my notes. Because I had to write this shit down. Because I was not even about to remember who got which costume. Because there's too many damn people up in there. Like seriously, be about it. So, okay. So, Chrissy, she got a creepy doll. Shelby, she got Day of the Dead. What is it? Day of the Dead girl, which I love Day of the Dead. Seriously, that's like my favorite holiday. I love Day of the Dead skulls. I love it all. It's so cool. So, and she kind of like reluctantly took it. So I don't even know if she knows what a Day of the Dead, like, I don't even know if she knows what that is. Because she's like, I guess I'll take it. Whereas I would be like, fuck, yeah. Hello. That would have been me. Morgan got a witch. How fitting. Justin got a zombie fireman. He didn't really want it, but he got it. Shane got a vampire. I can't with it. Whitney got the devil. She wanted it too. She's like, I'll be the devil. I want to be the devil. Let me be the devil. And Alex at first, because whoever wanted said costume had to, like, raise their hand right away, or else that costume wouldn't go to them. Like, whoever, asked for it first got it. And Alex and Whitney both raised their hands, like, hella fast for devil. I was like, oh gosh, these girls, they want to get all kinds of Lucifer up in the house. Neely got a zombie nurse. Jason got the deadly doctor. He wasn't too into that one either, but it was, I mean, Alex got a mummy. Like, a mummy, really? Okay. Scott got a werewolf, and Danielle got a vampire. So, and she was just so damn excited, too. She was like, yay! We're gonna be a couple, because Shane's a vampire, so now she got a vampire. Ugh, I can't stand it when couples just, like, coordinate, like, with each other. It bugs me. Only because, like, I don't know, it's just, ugh. It's just not my cup of tea, and that's mainly because I don't like huge chunks of shit in my tea. So, there's that. I can't remember when they said the party would be, but I do remember they said that there would be one, so, yeah. We shall see, we shall see. I definitely think that the witch costume is very fitting for Morgan. She chose well, like, good job. She was all for it. She's like, yeah, I want it. And, I mean, you know, I would have loved to see what Monty's costume would have been. Do you guys imagine, really? Like, he probably would have been given a white sheet and, like, a pointy hat. Yeah, ha ha ha, I'm so funny. Anyways, so yeah, so right now, as of now, Shane, Danielle, and Neely are on the block. Who I want to go home? I think I kind of want Shane to go home because he's hella boring, but Danielle is hella annoying. So, I mean, as long as one of them goes, I really couldn't care less. I'm so sick of hearing Dani, and I'm so sick of seeing Shane's boring ass, but what I'm the most sick of is hearing them make out at night. Like, when I watch the feeds on Quad, so I have the hearing for both, whatever camera section is on, I hear them both, and so I'll be watching a conversation with Jason and Justin while I hear damn Dani and Shane making out with all kinds of saliva noise, and just, I hate that noise, that, and it's so wet sound, like, I just, ugh. And they do it, like, on extra loud, too. It's crazy to me. Either which way, I hope one of them goes. I'm pretty sure they are. I think Scott's target is Shane. I'm pretty sure. The Plastics, they are saying that they're going to vote for Shane, but I have a weird feeling that they're going to last minute change to Dani. Because, I mean, those bitches, they have been asking and wanting and making it very clear that they want Dani's happy ass out. So, I could totally see them doing that. As of now, Jason and Justin are down to vote Dani out. They think, like, the other side of the house thinks that Dani is the target, when in reality, as of now, Shane is the target. So, Justin and Jason are totally down with Dani. Like, they're going to vote her happy ass out. It's going to be interesting to see how that works if the Plastics do go through with voting Shane out, because then that means that Dani will stay. And I'd like to see what her reaction to Justin and Jason voting her out would be. But, like I said, I think that the Plastics are going to end up voting to keep Shane and vote out Danielle. So, we will see. Tomorrow is American Horror Story. I'm so excited, you guys. That episode, like, I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck? Is this the season finale? Is this like a mid-season finale? Like, I'm discombobulated. You got me all kinds of like, but I was super stoked to see Evan Peters, because I love him. I love him so much. When he was Mr. March last season, I almost died, went to heaven, came back to life, and died again and went to hell. It was amazing. Like, I had like a whole vacation, and I just love him. His accent, he is like a pro at accents, in my opinion. So, but I really like this season too. Like, right now, every show that I'm watching is a great season. This season of Big Brother, Over the Top, American Horror Story has me going, what? Like, just craziness. Bad Girls Club is pretty decent. I didn't even realize that the Real World started, so I'm gonna have to catch up with those and make my videos for those now. But what a weird season that is too. They got some English bitch on there. Like, what? But anyways, moving on. So I will probably do a video tomorrow night after, yeah, because tomorrow's the eviction. I think tomorrow's I'm just horrible at it. Like, I can't remember ever. If tomorrow's the eviction, I will do another video tomorrow night or on Thursday. And yeah. So, anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think if you're watching American Horror Story. Tell me what you like about it, if you like the season. Tell me who you want to see go home in the house, Shane, Dani, or Neely. And who do you hope to get the next HOH? I'd like to see Justin get it, or even Jason, just to see what Jason would do. So, I'd like to see one of them get it. So, we will see. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow or on Thursday. I love you all. Have a good night. Bye.